Okay, now we're going live. Jeez, that was weird. Okay, fine. It's all fixed. All fixed. Hey, Paige. Paige is here. All right. Hold on. One more thing. Okay, that's fine. All right. Well, we'll just go ahead. We'll just go ahead with it. Who cares? Who cares? Okay, hey Carissa. Hey everybody. I'm so glad you're here. For some reason the YouTube stream only started now, so if you're on YouTube, sorry. All right, let's move on to the next one. We'll talk. Next question. Yeah, I'm not really answering the questions. I'm just walking through them. I know I'm spoiled. I'm a spoiled person. Number 5. Happy birthday to Joachim Löw, the longtime player who coached what team to a World Cup victory in 2014? Was it Germany, Italy, France, or Bhutan? One of these is not like the others. Germany, Italy, France, or Bhutan? Joachim Löw. It was a famous game. Hey, Winnie, how you doing? Yeah, the answer was in fact Germany. He's pretty German. Joachim Löw. That's pretty German. Reasonably. They were pretty great. Yeah, they were the ones that beat Brazil 7-1. In their own, in Brazil, which was, yeah, you can see the highlights of that on YouTube, and it's kind of a mess. All right, let's move on to the next question. Oh, yes, first this. Look at all of you. Yes, you can still play the game. If you're playing the game, you can play along it. The challenge pin is there. We'll work it out. All right. I know this is probably not the way to go about this. It's the birthday of what painter, best known for his dozens of realistic scenes for the Saturday Evening Post? Is it Pablo Picasso, Jackson Pollock, Norman Rockwell, or Sal Romano? Pablo Picasso, Jackson Pollock, Norman Rockwell, or Sal Romano did dozens of realistic scenes for the Saturday Evening Post. Who was it? You can tell us. It's cool. All right. The answer is, in fact, Norman Rockwell. They call me Norman because I rock well. Picasso is Spanish. Jackson Pollock was the same era, but we had no way of... The style was not the same. And Sal Romano was, in the first season of Mad Men, he was the really good author, a really good artist who did all the paste up and stuff. But then they found out he was gay, and because it was 1961, he could not keep his job and be gay. So... yeah, Sal Romano. Poor Sal. I remember like watching the entire run of that series. People kept waiting for Sal to come back. Like, Sal's going to be okay. He's going to be okay somewhere, right? He's going to be fine. We never found out. I'd love a spin-off because he was a real colorful character. Let's move on. I think we can move on. I think it's safe for us to move on. Yes, let's. Here we go. Yeah, people are doing good. All right. Number 7, sports legend Billy Shoemaker did what for the 40,350th and last time on this day in 1990 at the age of 58? Did he eat a Nathan's hot dog? Did he ride a horse in a race? Did he umpire a major league game? Or did he bowl a strike in a PBA match? That's a good fact. The actor parlayed that into a cookbook with his mom. Yeah, that scans. Billy Shoemaker ate at Nathan's hot dog, rode a horse in a race, umpired a major league game. Yes, he was the most prolific jockey of all time. That picture of him in the screen, that is him. That is actual size. That is an actual size picture of Willie Shoemaker. So there you go. That's totally a thing. Well done. All right. Yeah, Billy Shoemaker. When it comes to trivia questions about jockeys, there are very few that you need to know. You need to know Steve Cawthon because he was a charismatic kid he was a kid in the 70s who did he rode Seattle Slew, and he wrote a bunch of other things. And I think he just recently retired. He had like a big long career. So him, Billy Shoemaker, and Eddie Arcaro, I think, are the three that you would ever come up with in your average quiz. So that's entirely possible. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Let's move on. Let's move on to the next question. All right, number 8. What Broadway and film star received Golden Globe nominations for both The Birdcage and The Producers? Was it Gene Wilder, Robin Williams, Matthew Broderick, or Nathan Lane? 2 of those people are in the image that is on the screen. Gene Wilder, Robin Williams, Matthew Broderick, or Nathan Lane, all of them were in some production or other of The Birdcage or The Producers. So that's a thing. All right. Yeah. The answer is, in fact, hold on. Yeah, the answer is, in fact, Nathan Lane. Nathan Lane, yeah, he was in The Birdcage with Robin Williams. He was in The Producers with Matthew Broderick. Gene Wilder was in the original version of The Producers with Zero Mostel. Yeah, the late and very great Zero Mostel. All right. So there you go. That was totally a thing that happened. Nathan Lane, brilliant actor, really active in the world, and a good guy by all accounts. So fair play to him. It's his birthday today. It's amazing. I still have 0 points. Eric the half a B. Well done. According to the 1979 hit, this is question 9. What location has everything for young men to enjoy? You can hang out with all the boys. Is it Funky Town? Is it the YMCA? Is it Smokey Joe's Cafe? Or is it Green Gables? I would love... Yeah, I'll give you the hint that Green Gables is not known for being able to hang out with all the boys. That's not really the place. It's one of the other ones. You know what it is? Yes. It is the bane of wedding DJs everywhere, all across the world. It is the YMCA. There you go. That's that one. All right. Yay. Awesome. Let's see. What do we got? All right. Let's move on to the next one. We good? Yeah, we're good. Okay. Good on yous. Okay, let's move on. On this day in 1637, sales of what type of flower collapsed, almost bringing down the entire Dutch economy? Was it tulips, daisies, daffodils, or orchids? You'll note that those are all flowers, so that's not going to disqualify any of them. It's not like I could have put like tulips, daisies, daffodils, or chicken. That would have been funny. If you're watching on the Instagram feed, you can't see the questions, but I'm reading the questions out to you so you can play along. On this day in 1637, what sales of what type of flower collapsed, almost bringing down the entire Dutch economy? Were they tulips, daisies, daffodils, or orchids? It is, in fact, yes, tulips. Hey, Sarah, how's it going? Hi. Hey, Tom. Awesome. What's going on? Okay, good. All right. Getting contact. This is great. Yeah, so that's tulips. Tulips was a thing. And yeah, it was one of the first bubbles. It was a bubble. And now it's a better bubble. Yeah, this is the idea. All right, let's move on to the there we go. Yes, if this is your first time on this, that's great. We do this every weekday. We post a live quiz at 4 p.m. on Kahoot, KAHOOT.IT. And we send out a code, and you can play the code. You don't need to log in. There's no login. There's no nothing. All you have to do is show up and play the quiz. And if we have, I think that this is going to be the rule starting next week. Is that any time if we have 100 players, I'm going to give away a prize. And for every 100 players, I think I'm going to give away another prize up to a certain point. Maybe if there's 50,000 people playing, I'm not going to give away 500 prizes. Or maybe I should. Anyway, here we go. Let's move on to the next question. Yes, that's the end of round 1. Round 2. Think inside the box. No, we're not telling you to be uncreative. Just type in the answers to these 10 questions about boxes. This is a typed in answer question round where you type in the answers. Spelling counts. So this is a thing. I'm not going to type in the answers. I'm just going to let these things roll. Number 1, if you roll boxcars in the game of craps, what total number is shown on the dice you've rolled? If you roll boxcars in a game of craps, what total number is shown on the dice you've rolled? How many pips do you see? A little extra. A little extra if you're at a Gladys Knight concert. This one you actually don't have to spell. It's a number. You can type in a number. It's not 8. Hey, Rick. Yay. The answer is, in fact, 12. It's double sixes. Double sixes is boxcars. Because if you look at them sideways, they look like boxcars. So that's a boxcar. That's the thing. All right. How are we doing? I think we're okay. Yeah, we're good. Just making sure. Okay. Let's move on to the next question. Number 2 in the boxes round. Boxes. Yeah. Woo. All right. Number 2, boxes. What 1968 song has the lyric, quote, "I'm wishing I was gone, going home where the New York City winters aren't bleeding me"? I don't know. Yeah, that guy. Anyway. I'm wishing I was gone, going home where the New York City winters aren't bleeding me. It's not. I'm in New York City, and it is not winter outside. It is fully spring, and I could not be happier. But yeah, it's a song you've heard of. I can safely say it's a song you've heard of, even though it's 52 years old. It came out the year I was born. That's how old I am. Tony Hightower's head polish is, well, I don't really have a time. It is The Boxer. Simon and Garfunkel, The Boxer. It's a wistful little song. If you listen, I don't know how strong this mic is, but can you hear my son in the next room crying very loudly? Hey, Tom Farley's here. It's not Boxcar Blues, it's The Boxer. It's not nothing by Boxcar Willie. Remember Boxcar Willie? What happened? I know, like, he was just kind of like, he was the Larry the Cable Guy of country music. But, yeah. Yeah. All right. I appreciate that, Billy, but I haven't run in a week, so I got to pick that back up. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Thanks, Sarah. Thanks, everybody. But yeah, this is going on. Look at this. All right. Now, next one. The Boxer Rebellion at the turn of the 20th century targeted foreigners and Christians in what Asian country? Yep, the Boxer Rebellion at the turn of the 20th century targeted foreigners and Christians in what Asian country? The 1899, 1900, and it was a thing. Yeah, it's one of those things that I don't know anything about except when it happened and where it happened, and the answer is, in fact, it is in fact China. Yes, Boxenberg. Found a really nice picture of a pair of boxers. But yes, that was a popular answer. A lot of people got that right. I'm very pleased by that. China. Careful. Careful, Billy. All right, let's move on to the next one. Yeah, let's move on to the next question. I forget what number we're up to. I think it's 4. In what 1995 psychological thriller does an anguished Brad Pitt cry out, "What's in the box?" I don't know. Why isn't China acceptable spelling? Take it up with somebody. Take it up with somebody. You look it up. Ask. Go to Reddit and ask Reddit. Why isn't China with a J acceptable spelling? In what 1995? Yes. Does Brad Pitt cry out, "What's in the box?" The answer is, in fact, yep. You can work it out. We did accept either spelling, 7 with a V or 7 with a 7 in the 7. Either one of those got you a point. That was perfectly fine either way. Well done. All right, let's move on to the next one. I'm in last. This is lame. I suck at my own quiz. I used to be. Oh well, quel petit dommage. All right. All right, next up. What children's toy, also the name of a fast food chain, is known in France as a diable en boîte? Diable en boîte. That is French for, well, can of the devil. Or container of the devil, really. Diable en boîte is a what? You know what that is? Children's toy. Also the name of a fast food chain is known in France as Diable en boîte. They do not have fast food chains in France called Diable en boîte. That is, the answer is in fact Jack in the Box. A devil in a box is, yep, there you go. Rick, did you play the actual Kahoot game, or are you just playing now? Because if you're just playing now, you're doing great. De nada, mein Freund. Royale with cheese. The answer is not Royale with cheese. It is Jack in the Box. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to the next question. We're already halfway through the quiz. We're already like more than halfway through the quiz. All right, question 7, I think. Which of these describes a single-serving takeout meal served in Japan and Korea and actually across most of Asia? It looks like that. And there we have a picture of them. What is it? Which of these describes a single-serving takeout meal served in Japan and Korea? This is the Kahoot game, yes. Tom, this is the Kahoot game. So we're doing a play-along of the Kahoot game. Indeed, it is a bento box. Bento box. Sorry for giving that away. There you go. Cheers, man. Cheers to all of you. Rick, we do this every weekday. So every weekday, the game goes live at 4 and the live cast goes along at 6. I think that what we're gonna wind up, this is gonna change a little bit, but I think but we're gonna be doing it on my personal channel because reasons that I'll go into later. I talked about them at the beginning of the live cast, but there's while the virus stuff is going down, I think we're just going to do this on my personal channel. I think that's probably politically the best thing to do. All right, let's move on to the next question. M. Marcotte did really well. All right, let's move on to the next question. In Olympic men's boxing, what weight class, 52 to 56 kilograms, lies between flyweight and lightweight? Tom, this is me grading the quiz. Actually, Kahoot has an engine that allows it, like, does the marking as we go. So I don't have to do the marking. I have to log in the questions and load in the images and, do all the writing and stuff. And then Kahoot takes care of the back end, which is really great. This is why we're using Kahoot as this, just to see how it works. There's a couple of other, what word describes bantamweight is right. Bantam is right. Flyweight, lightweight, bantamweight. Yep, there you go. Yep, that's a bantam is a type of chicken, a smallish chicken and a small muscular chicken. That's me, a small muscular chicken. Yep, welter. Welter is above those. So there you go. All right. Geez, my notifications are going great. Why are you calling foul on how Kahoot scores that one, Allie? Just to accept bantam? Because I put flyweight and lightweight in the question, so you had to put bantamweight in the answer. It's okay. Yeah, they are scrappy. They are doughty. Sorry. All right, yeah. All right. Let's move on to the next question. Californian Barbara Boxer retired from the U.S. Senate in 2017. Who replaced her? Who replaced Barbara Boxer in the U.S. Senate? I'm sorry, Allie. I'm sorry. Who replaced Barbara Boxer as the U.S. Senator from? Well, welterweight is larger than is larger. It's not between. It's ahead of. Welterweight is a heavier weight class. I'm pretty sure. Now you've got me wondering, but I'm pretty sure that's right. Barbara Boxer retired and was replaced by Kamala Harris. Not our next president, sadly. Welter is heavier. All right, there you go. That's good. Okay. Let's move on. Next one. The doc When We Were Kings is about the rumble in the jungle between Muhammad Ali and what boxer cum pitchman? Sorry, Allie. Yeah. The poster has Muhammad Ali, but who is he fighting? Yeah, it's a hell of a documentary, this thing. If you haven't seen it, it's unbelievable. The Rumble in the Jungle, it took place in what was then Zaire, and is now the Democratic Republic of Congo, in the middle of the jungle. Just a amazing, just the atmosphere on that in that movie is just unbelievable. And yeah, he was fighting George Foreman, who wound up losing really badly, but it worked out okay. Like Foreman retired not long after that, became a preacher for a while, and then put his name on a grill, and now is mad rich, just crazy rich. Yeah, good on him. Good on him. Fair play to him. All right. Okay, let's move on. After Pandora opened her namesake box and let out all the evils of the world, what was the only thing left inside? After Pandora opened her namesake box and let out all the evils of the world, what was the only thing left inside? Yes, all of George Foreman's kids are named George, including his daughter. But yes, after Pandora opened her box and let out all the evils of the world, what was the only thing left inside? That is a painting of Pandora, and that's her box. You can see the picture of the box. Yep. All right, there you go. The answer is, of course, hope. Hope. I thought about including the Greek word for hope, but it's fine. I feel like we're okay. All right. Let's move on. Hey, Tony. All right. Let's move on to the last round, where this is our first time trying a Name Threes round in this setup. This round is more lateral thinking. This was the most fun I had, was coming up with 3 wrong answers to go with the right answer for each of these. That was my fun thing. So, yay. Yay. All right. So yes, what do these things have in common? What do they share? What is the tie that binds them together? You're going to choose from one of 4 things in this. All right. It's okay, Sarah. We're with you. We're here. It's going to happen. Here we go. Are we ready? I hope you're ready, because we're just going to do it. Screw it. It's fine. Here's the first one. Pink Lady, Brayburn, and Fuji. What do they have in common? What's the connection? Are they WWE wrestlers? Are they cocktails containing amaretto? Are they types of apple? Or are they Japanese pop bands? Pro wrestlers, cocktails containing amaretto, types of apple, or Japanese pop bands. Pink Lady, Brayburn, and Fuji. If you played one of the earlier quizzes this week, you would know that Brayburn is a type of apple. Also, envy is a type of apple. We learned that last week, 2 days ago, 3 days ago? Really, this is like the quietest trivia week I've had in over a decade, and even at that, we're going to run through 150 questions this week. So, they do run to get. Yeah, they're. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. 3 paintings in my living room. That'd be a bit meta. Okay, let's move on to the next round. All right. Ban Ki-moon, Boutros Ghali, and Kurt Waldheim. Are they cast members of Glee? Are they characters in David Foster Wallace novels? Are they children's book authors? Or are they UN Secretaries General? Cast members of Glee, characters in David Foster Wallace novels, children's book authors, or UN Secretaries General. It's entirely possible that they are also characters in David Foster Wallace novels. David Foster Wallace is that kind of guy, but no, they are all UN Secretaries General. The picture was of Keith Moon, no relation to Ban Ki-moon. So, yes, they are all people who have headed the UN at one time or another. Yeah, albums by television. That's a good one. I'll use that later. Marquee Moon, Ban Ki-moon, and Keith Moon. There's a good one. That's a good one. We'll use that later. Yes, in secretaries. I'm assuming that's a typo. All right, let's move on to the next question. We're coming down the home stretch here, rock stars. All right. That's Too Much, Plinko, and Cliffhangers. Are they games on The Price is Right? Are they Harry Styles songs? Are they brands of broccoli? Or are they tulip strains? Tulip callback! Tulip callback. Games on The Price is Right. Songs by Harry Styles, brands of broccoli or tulip strains. Yes, that picture is of Cliffhanger, the movie starring Sly Stallone. Yep. Yeah, they are all games on The Price is Right. That is a game show. That is a game show that is all on the air. Still on the air. I am very excited that they're bringing back Who Wants to Be a Millionaire after a year off. They've already designed the set, and I am stoked! I didn't steal anything from Learned League. We can talk about Learned League. Have you guys done your questions for today yet? We could talk about that afterward if you want. Yeah, we're almost done here. We're almost done with this quiz. Let's move on to the next one. Let's move on to the next question. MP4, AVI, MOV. This wasn't the hardest one, but are they droids in the Star Wars multiverse? Are they opening moves in chess? Are they video file extensions, or are they French airport codes? I honestly don't know. MP4, AVI, MOV, are they droids in the Star Wars multiverse, chess opening moves, video file extensions, or French airport codes? One is not to speak of the currently live questions of Learned League, except to say, have you filled in or have you not filled in? We could talk about it later. We can talk about it later. It's okay. We could talk about previous days' questions all we want, though, and that's perfectly fine. Let's see. Also, I don't think this was, that was not in today's question set that I remember. So we're clear. Also, yeah, if you don't know what the Learned League is, talk to me later, because I can hook you up. It's an online league at a time where online trivia leagues are a buy. They are buy. They are not sell. All right. Video file extensions. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Xenon, Krypton, and Argon. Yes, they all end in on, but are they also famous pets of superheroes, nicknames of the members of Slipknot, World War II encryption codes, or inert gases? Famous pets of superheroes. One of them is a famous pet of a superhero. Nicknames of Slipknot members. The members of Slipknot all have crazy, crazy nicknames. World War II encryption codes, that could be anything. But no, they are all, in fact, inert gases. Inert gases, that's a thing. Yeah, Xenon, Krypton, Argon, it means that they don't interact with anybody. Yeah, they just don't. If you run into them at a party, don't expect to carry on a serious conversation with them. Just don't. Just don't. All right? Let's move on. Slipknot. Yeah, I thought it was being clever, but no. All right, we're almost done. Okay. Number 6 in the last round. Slashing, hooking, high sticking. You're right, crypto is right. Ice hockey penalties. Famous Quentin Tarantino movie deaths. 3 of the 50 ways to leave your lover, or economics terms for recession cures. That'd be a Paul Simon callback. And yes, and the image here is of a stick, and I just put it very high on the page, so it's high sticking. Whatever. Yeah, you're right. They are all ice hockey penalties. That is true. That's a thing. It happened. There you go. All right. Okay. Ice hockey penalties. Yeah, you did 2 minutes. You take 2 minutes, you go to the penalty box, and you feel shame. That's how it is. And then that's fine. I can't wait for hockey to get back. I miss hockey so much. So much. We'll talk about that later. Okay. Let's move on to the next question. Question 7. A bone, a fight, a card. Are they Lee Harvey Oswald's final night actions? Things you can pick? Do they all have to do somehow with the word king? Or are they stories in the Brothers Grimm fairy tales? Lee Harvey Oswald's final night actions, things you can pick. They all have to do with the word king, or are they Brothers Grimm stories? A bone, a fight, and a card. They are things you can pick. You can pick a bone, you can pick a fight, you can pick a card. I'm not sure king, bone, I'm not sure how that works. Lee Harvey Oswald went to the movies, I think the night before he was, yeah. And the Brothers Grimm, it just seemed like a thing to do. Yeah. Your nose. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, there's a bunch. Yeah, you can pick a lot of things. I think we could probably put a 10-question round on things you pick. together. All right. Next question. Can you pick your friend's nose? Sarah, can you pick your friend's nose? Yeah, don't touch your face. I'm getting better at not touching my face. It's taken a long time. I can't feel my face when I'm with you. Number 8, Glamorous, Big Girls Don't Cry, and London Bridge. Are they Jackie Collins novels? Are they songs from the musical Jersey Boys? Are they Manic Panic die names? Or are they Fergie songs? Glamorous, Big Girls Don't Cry, London Bridge. Are they Jackie Collins novels? Songs from the musical Jersey Boys? Are they die names from Manic Panic? Or are they songs by Fergie? Fergie. Yes. London Bridge has to do with Fergie. Yeah. Billy, stop touching my face. Where is Fergie? Stacey Ferguson? I do not. Where is she? Is she in Jersey? I don't know. They are not from Jersey Boys. Big Girls Don't Cry is a Jersey Boys song, but Glamorous and London Bridge are decidedly not. They are from, yeah, they are. That's a thing. Fergie songs. There you go. All right. I believe this is our penultimate question. This is our second last question of the night. Well done, you guys. All right, let's move on to question 32. Irises, Sunflowers, and Starry Night. Are they songs from the Reality Bites original soundtrack? Are they ways that Romeo wooed Juliet? Are they paintings by Vincent van Gogh? Or are they nicknames for bones in the skull? Songs from the Reality Bites soundtrack, ways that Romeo wooed Juliet? Paintings by Vincent van Gogh, or nicknames for bones in the skull. They are, in fact, Van Gogh paintings. Irises, Sunflowers, and Starry Night. We put a picture of some Iris Murdoch albums. I am tired. Yeah, for somebody who hasn't worked, I'm tired. They're all books by Iris Murdoch. Yeah, in the picture. But yeah, they're all paintings by Vinnie One Ear. Yep, One Ear Vinnie. Okay. Van Gogh. Let's move on to the final question of this quiz. Oh, dearie me. All right. Last question. Ares, Odin, and Horus. Are they Anthony Hopkins roles? Are they war gods in different mythologies? Are they NATO alphabet codes? Or are they most used New York Times crossword names? Anthony Hopkins roles, war gods in different mythologies, NATO alphabet codes, or most used New York Times crossword names: Ares, Odin, and Horus. There you go. Anthony Hopkins did play Odin a few times, but yes, they are all war gods in different mythologies. Ares, Odin, and Horus are all gods of war in whatever. Yeah, there you go. If you believe in that stuff, then that's stuff you believe in. There you go. Well done. All right. I believe that is it for the quiz. And so our winners are thus. They are in 5th place, Clinton Reese with 34,900 points. In 4th place, R. Payne 22. I believe that's, 35-4. Well done. Eric, who was in the lead and I think got the last question wrong at the end, fell at the bottom, 39,008. These are high scores. Surfin' Birdo. Who's Surfin' Birdo? 39,882, but narrowly knocking them out in 1st place with 39,978, a shade under 40,000. It's Marcotte M. Congratulations, Marcotte M. I'm assuming you're using Learned League nomenclature on your name for a reason. Thank you so much. If you want to go and share this with somebody else, you're kind of on the honor system to not play it now that you've seen the walkthrough. But yeah, thank you so much. If you like this, do me a favor, tell somebody. We're done for the quiz tonight. I've got to get off. And yeah, my favorite thing about Norse everything is that there was Leif Erikson was a great explorer, but his son Eric the Red was a Norse of a different color. So there you go. That's it. That is it for the quiz. Thank you so much. We'll be back at 4 p.m. tomorrow, I'll be posting another link to another quiz, and we can run a new Kahoot quiz for tomorrow. It'll be the last one of the week, and then we'll be doing another live stream at 6 p.m. Please tell somebody if you like it, and if you didn't like it, tell me. I'm happy to talk with you guys about this. I suddenly have a whole lot of time, and I have a newborn, so I'll be up at like 4 a.m. doing stuff. So if you want to talk, I'm around. Thank you so much. Be kind. Stay curious. Tell people about this. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.